Hi, we're going to show you what the difference between water kefir or kefir and milk kefir is. Now this is not just good for you, it's also good for your pets. Do you like kefir? Yes, he loves it. We like to have our milk kefir for breakfast and our water kefir for lunch or dinner, as it's a really good soft drink replacement. It's sweet and fizzy and delicious. So what I tend to do for Sprocket, who's going crazy right now because I think there's a gecko that he can see, I just pour it straight into his food bowl. Sometimes I mix it with his other food, sometimes I don't, and it's fine. Now if your dog doesn't like it, try putting a bit of cheese underneath it and then putting the milk kefir on top, and then he'll have to lick and lick and lick to get to the cheese to try and get it off the plate, and hence will eat the kefir in the process. So mix it in with other foods if they don't like it, but I don't know, I'm lucky, my puppy loves it. Here with me, I've got a little selection. This is the water one. You can see all the grains down there, and this one will be ready to do probably this afternoon. I will pour that through a strainer. I will take this liquid and put it into a bottle, and these grains will just go into another jar with some more sugar water. So it's just sugar dissolved in water, and that's what the grains feed on in the fermentation process. The amount of sugar that's left is very minimal, so you don't need to worry too much about that. So after I strain it out and bottle it, I then add things like that. You can see all the bubbles. So in that one we have grapes, strawberries and apples, and that is absolutely delicious. I leave that on the shelf for about three or 4 days until it tastes good, and then I either strain the fruit out or don't, depending on, I don't know, what I feel like, and put it in the fridge and drink it. It's great. And the other one I have, this is water as well, that is ginger in there. So that one's not as bubbly as you can see because there's not as much sugar in it. So the second fermentation process is a little different. I'm experimenting with this one. I haven't actually done this before. Quite often when you pop, you get a little fizz. Smells good. I only did that one Sunday, so today's Tuesday, so I'm going to give that a couple more days. I might taste it actually when I get inside and see what it's like. If it's good, I'll bottle it, I'll put it in the fridge. If not, I'll leave it a little bit longer. So that's how simple it is with the water kefir. You simply get the grains. I actually purchased mine on eBay. They showed up, and then you put them in your sweet tea, put them in the cupboard for, I don't know, 24 hours, and then strain them out and go again. And this is the milk. So it's going to be a bit awkward. I might actually have to pick this up, bring it down, so you can see the little lumps. I'm sitting on my deck, by the way. It's nice out here. You can see the little lumps in the top there, and those are the grains, and they're doing their job fermenting the milk. So that's just full fat milk in there. So with those ones, it's a similar process. You get the grains, pop them in a jar, and you just put some milk in there, and then you leave it until it goes, I guess if you want it to go lumpy, you can leave it a little bit longer. I like to strain mine out before it gets too lumpy, and it tastes delicious. The longer you leave it, the more sour it gets, and my daughter and my other half aren't the biggest fans of fizzy milk. So we've worked out how long it takes to get a nice creamy, yogurty almost type milk kefir. I bought my grains originally from GoVita. They were dried and I activated them, and they were tiny and they weren't growing, and I was a bit concerned, but the taste of the milk kefir it was producing was delicious. So that was all good, and then I decided to buy some already hydrated grains off eBay as well as the water ones. So I did that and got them in, and they tended to ferment the milk a whole lot faster, and it tasted a bit different. So I had 2 batches of the milk going at the same time. One I liked better than the other, and in the end I decided I didn't need 2 lots, so I combined them, which It's okay, it tastes good, but the ones I bought originally from Go Butter Dried made a better end product. So it's all a matter of playing around with them. A lot of people think of these little grains as family members. They need feeding, they need resting, they need to be in the right conditions, the right environment, but overall they're pretty hardy and they're pretty hard to stuff up. So give it a go, try it, introduce it. It's far better than any probiotic that you can buy. It's great for you, it's great for your pets, it's yum. You put it in smoothies, you can just drink it straight, you can have like teaspoons of it, tablespoons, I don't know, whatever you want to do with it. It's really good. We use it instead of yogurt and as a drink to have in the morning when we have our brekkie, our bacon and eggs. So that's the difference right there between your water and your milk. Kefir, you could probably do a second fermentation with the milk as well by adding some sort of flavour into it after the first fermentation. When you strain the grains out, you can then flavour it. We don't do that, we tend to like it raw, but I think you could possibly add any fruit, I guess, that you'd like, or just have a play around with flavourings. Maybe vanilla extract might taste nice as well. So there's lots you can do. The internet is full of amazing recipes and ideas, so have a bit of a hunt around and don't be scared. It's not that hard. If you have any questions, please ask.